Hey gamers and dragons! Our main quest today is learning how to earn money day trading without spending your own. But don't be surprised if we get distracted by a few side quests along the way. So here's how it started for me. I found this trading game on my phone and thought, whoa, I'm amazing at this. I was crushing it, win after win. All I had to do was wait for this little line to pop up and point the way. Then boom, enter the trade and win. But this win was followed by a pop-up, ready to trade for real? All I had to do was deposit some cash and go. Well, not exactly. Turns out the game was showing data that was 15 minutes behind. It already knew which direction the market went and which direction to point my little arrow, so of course I was winning. It was rigged and I was almost duped. It's like in Secret Neighbor when another player is offering to help you out.
Here's a key card!
You take the loot, thinking everything is on the up and up, and then you find out they're the secret neighbor just pretending in order to catch you. Intrigued though, I decided to jump into real trading, and that's when reality hit me harder than when I started a palworld boss fight and realized I forgot to bring my pal spheres. At that point, it was clear. Day trading was no game. I had to actually learn how to trade. But even that came with costs. I signed up with a futures broker who required a big deposit and a monthly fee. To practice on their simulation account, they still made me take at least one live trade a month, even though I had no clue what I was doing. I lost those trades 3 months in a row before admitting that I was not willing to part with my savings. When I had started my journey, I decided I should hang out in some of those online trading groups with like-minded traders to help me. You know, those wild places where people act like trading wizards by only posting their winning trades, and others will straight up troll you if you change your strategy. Suddenly, you're a loser just for trying something different. And trust me, there are so many strategies out there, you have to find the one that works for you and what you see on the chart. That might mean changing your approach several times until one finally clicks and pops out at you like, hey, I get this one. Just like in Guild Wars 2, you can select to be a guardian. But maybe you want an elite specialization like a dragon hunter or a firebrand. Or maybe you just want to be an engineer holosmith. It doesn't matter which one you pick as long as you practice it and feel comfortable with it. If you never feel comfortable with it, then consider looking at other strategies until you find one that pops out at you that you really like. Some folks love price action. Others lean on indicators. It's not about picking the best. It's about finding what fits you. Even after picking a class in Guild Wars 2, you're not done. You tweak your traits, test different weapons, maybe swap your dragon hunter bow for a greatsword. Same with trading. You might run a moving average strategy, then try swapping the 9 EMA for a 20 to see what clicks. In these trading groups, people talked about funded trading. Some were praising it, while others were claiming they were all scammers. So I had ignored the idea of even looking into funded trading until 3 months of losses, and I knew I couldn't just keep losing money while I was learning. The next month, I went full detective mode. I had to figure out what this funded trading thing really was. I knew it meant trading with someone else's money, but what was the catch? In gamer terms, it's like this. You're about to start an epic quest. Do you grind for gold forever, risking all your own loot in the wilds of self-funded trading? Or do you join a powerful guild that hands you top-tier gear and a stack of gold, letting you go on the adventure with way less personal risk? That's what funded trading is. Someone else puts up the capital, and you bring the skills. Before we dive deeper, let's talk more about what funded services actually are. Think of this like a job interview. Would you expect a boss to hand over a company's finances without testing if you can manage money responsibly? Of course not. Funded trading services give traders access to capital after proving their skills through an evaluation process. The evaluation is like a trial phase, where you demonstrate that you can trade within specific risk parameters. If you pass, you receive a funded account where you can trade real capital and keep a portion of the profits. This allows traders to grow without putting large amounts of personal money at risk. So just like how a guild wouldn't send a rookie into battle without some training, funded services ensure that only capable traders get access to real capital. I started researching everything I could to find the right way to trade with real capital, these things called funded trading services or prop firms. I read reviews, watched videos, and even asked traders who had actually tried them. Sure, there were horror stories, but there were also people saying it worked for them. That's when I realized some of these funded programs were like finding a gold chest in a dungeon, like the moment in Baldur's Gate 3 when you've just cleared out the goblin camp, fought hard, used strategy, and survived, and then finally you find the treasure and it's real loot, solid rewards. These are the firms with fair rules, reasonable fees, and a legit path to scaling up. But others, total mimic chest. Just like in Baldur's Gate 3 when you see a loot chest sitting there looking like a reward for your hard work, but the moment you open it, chomp, it turns into a monster. Whether they call themselves a prop firm or a funded service, some of them are just traps, dressed up like treasure. The rules seem clear until they aren't, and by the time you figure it out, they've chewed through your account, your confidence, and your wallet. So as I was looking for a credible funded service, I made a rule. Skip the ones with terrible splits. If they're keeping the majority of your profits, that's a big no. And if they charged massive monthly fees just to take the challenge, or had rules that seemed designed to make you fail, no, no, and no. Some would charge an outrageous price, $6,000 and up with a monthly fee of $125 or more, promising to teach you trading? Nope. YouTube is full of free advice. I looked up their Trustpilot reviews too. If reviewers were saying no payouts, or support ghosted me, or hidden cost, or I've been getting billed $125 a month on autopay long after I canceled my account and no one will return my calls or emails, I was out. You don't have to tell me twice. And speaking of funded trading firms that charge outrageous monthly fees and keep the lion's share of your profits, don't even get me started on some of the so-called gurus who promote their funded referral links and their private training courses. These are the folks who say you need to have a huge pile of money to start trading, or worse, that you have to spend big money to make big money. That kind of advice is reckless. And guess what? They're making bank off of referral commissions or training courses while you get stuck blowing accounts or watching old training videos when they're sharing newer free videos on YouTube. Trading gurus push affiliate links, buy 3 accounts. Blow them? No worries. Do it again. Just make sure to use their code while you're at it. They're not teaching you. They're farming you. Going in with 10 contracts hoping for a miracle? That's what gambling-style trading is. It's not a system. It's not repeatable. It's YOLO trading, and it's a trap. Sure, you might hit that one magical win, but what happens on the next trade when it goes sideways and your account's wrecked? You have to actually learn to trade, not roll the dice and pray, because the only one guaranteed to make money on that kind of trading is the one who gave you the referral link. So now you know what a funded trading service is and the key things I look for before I'd even think about signing up. But out of all the choices out there, which one did I decide to ally with and trust with my time, effort, and trading future? Well, that's where things get interesting, because in the next video, I'll take you inside the exact service I chose and the main reasons I chose them. So hit subscribe, ring the bell, and drop a comment with your guess. Which service do you think I went with? I'll see you in the next one.